So we took care of buying our bionutrients, but we have plenty of, but I did so just because. We're gonna go to the practice building and continue our counselor confidant. Hey, what's up, Maruki? What's up, my dude?
Do you like the rain?
Looks like it's raining today. If you're feeling down, it's probably the weather's fault. My research is going very smoothly. It's surprising how well it's been going thanks to our discussions. I was actually hoping you could help me out again today. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna help him with his research set? I'll help him out.
Okay.
Thanks, I'm so happy to hear that. Let's talk in the courtyard. I've been stuck in the nurse's office for the longest time and I want to change of pace. Well, Karusu-kun, I just found out how scary cats can be despite their cuteness. Where's this coming from? Oh, it happened on my way to school this morning. I spotted a kitten that had gotten itself stuck up in a tree. I tried rescuing it since I felt bad for it, but it ended up clawing. I ended up getting the clawing of a lifetime for the effort. I had no idea cats' claws were so sharp. I know, right? Speaking from experience, it really does hurt a lot. But I was able to rescue the kitten, so it was all still worthwhile. All I really have to do is make sure I put some antibiotics on the scratches anyway. Well, let's move on and talk about a different kind of pain. We discussed this a bit the last time we talked, actually. The pain felt within one's heart. There are all sorts of ways to identify and diagnose physical injuries and illness, but when it comes to pains of the heart, we're working in unknown territory. There's so much we haven't learned yet. Treating trauma sure is difficult when it's invisible. If only we had some way to directly reduce emotional pain in a healthy way, like putting antibiotics on a scratch. Is that what you're researching? Ah, how astute of you! As a matter of fact, you're not far off from the mark. Unfortunate as it may be, we all know there's no topical medicine that can properly heal a heartache. Not only that, psychological issues are even more complex. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Oh, Karusu-kun! Woe is me! My heart is in such pain, it's like I'm being pierced through the chest. I have such a torturous burning deep inside. Are you okay? Sorry, that was a poor attempt at action. Please don't look at me like that. But basically what I'm getting at is our own emotional pain is the only kind that we can fully comprehend. That seems obvious, right? But it's absolutely vital to understand. A person's heart, their pain cannot be seen. Even if they spent their whole lives expressing it to others, there's no way for them to truly grasp it. It's not like we can directly look at their hearts and remove the root of causes for their pain. But for me to do any good in that area, I need to conduct further research into the heart. More specifically, I need to learn how the heart reacts to the world around it. That's the first stepping stone to the breakthrough in my field. Once that's been figured out, we'll not only comprehend psychological pains that were once unknowable, but we'll even be able to form more effective treatment for those people with wounded hearts. You're kinda cool, dude. I'm no saint, I just want to do my job well. If we can get rid of people's pain, that'd be the best thing, right? I'm no fan of pain myself. On the other hand, people have laughed off my idea as silly, pointless, and a pointless dream, and I can't say I blame them. But still, you take the time to listen to what I have to say, and you actually try to understand. Thanks to you, I can tell I'm actually getting somewhere with my theories. How can I phrase it? I guess I could say, you're making this hazy, hard-to-grasp idea finally appear before me. You know, you could very well become a counselor yourself someday. Say, would you like to try being my assistant? Of course, I'm on a shoestring budget, so I wouldn't be able to pay you. That kind of sounds fun. Oh, surprisingly eager. Maybe you really will become a skilled counselor in the future. Joking aside, I am grateful for your assistance. Thank you, Karusu-kun. I can sense Maruki's gratitude for me. Huh. That was certainly interesting.
All right.
Let's put a pin in that for today, shall we? I hope you'll lend an ear again when you've got time to spare. Now, I know you've been waiting for this, so let's get to the mental training.
All right.
More SP. Oh, here. Never a bad time for a snack, right?
Be careful, okay?
All right. Be careful on your way home. Kurusakun, do you have a moment? Today got pretty one-sided. I just ended up rambling again. This keeps happening. I should have asked this sooner, but is this leaving you with any mental fatigue? Is your schoolwork being affected? I am completely fine. Really? Thank goodness. I was worried not every guy wants a middle-aged weirdo rambling to them about some philosophical abstracts. I know it's asking a lot, but it would be great if we could keep... What? The station? Sorry. I think this tourist needs help. I better go. Hold on. Shinjuku Station. And, oh, you've got no money, huh? You haven't heard anything from the student council president, have you? Miss Honor Student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. You don't have to be so harsh. What is this about a student council president? The one at our school has been kind of keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely the result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up! Though to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. That duty rests on your broad shoulders, Akira. Got it. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Ryuji, too. Why do you gotta single me out?
The others kinda overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too.
Thanks, Morgana. Really needed that right now, didn't I?
Just make sure you're careful, okay?
Ah.
Hey, inmate!
Oh, alright. Caroline, that is not a sufficient explanation. Inmate, come to the entrance of the Velvet Room before we change our minds. That's the door only we can see in your world. You better not go to the wrong place. We'll be waiting for you. We expect great haste and enthusiasm from you. I have... Oh. Yeah, so before we go, I guess, let me double check my notes. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, I gotta go water my plant. Gotta go feed the plant.
Hey, hey! Oh! Yes!
So, to be fair, they gave us that request for a Floros with Taru Kaja, which I can make. I am more than capable of making it. I'm just not going to do it yet. I actually have all the requirements already sitting in the compendium. I just haven't done anything with them yet. So let's go to Central Station. Let's go to Central Street and talk to the twins.
I was waiting.
So you've come, inmate. You're late. Next time we expect you to be in front within 2 seconds of calling. We've got some new duties lined up for you. Let's call them special assignments. To this point, there are a number of places in your reality that may foster your rehabilitation. You will prove the value of these places to us in person.
Listen up, inmate.
We will select various locations that we suspect could be vital to your rehabilitation. Should you recognize a place that we mention, then you are to escort us there. You want to go explore? Are those ears of yours just for decoration? These are special assignments for the sake of your rehabilitation. Work just as hard at them as you do the rest of your duties. We will wait for you in front of this door like this whenever we have a special assignment available. Should you meet our expectations, we'll scrape together some sort of reward for you, so no slacking off. We ought to mention, these special assignments will not be here indefinitely. To phrase it for your comprehension, you will have until the end of the year to complete them. You are also required to continue working toward your rehabilitation to earn these assignments. We're really going out of our way for you here. Don't tell us we never did anything special for you. Okay, fair enough.
In that case,
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
very well.
Then listen closely. The first location we have chosen is one that has grown quite popular lately. It's purported to offer foods that simulate the feeling of being in space. The food apparently is massive enough to rival the size of the universe itself and resembles a mysterious spacecraft. If this food exemplifies both the unknown and the vast nothingness of space, it is sure to stimulate the heart. Does this description bring any locations in mind? If you know where it is, escort us immediately. It could be the Big Bang Burger over in Shibuya.
What'll you do?
So what'll it be? You mean the Big Bang Burger, right?
Oh,
Big Bang Burger? That name is fitting, I suppose.
guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. Well, it is indeed shaped like a mysterious craft, but is much smaller than I had expected. Is this the meal they boasted to be as immense as the cosmos? I'm quite disappointed. Hey, inmate, you don't really expect some kind of reward out of this, do you? Does it matter what I say? It's the Big Bang Challenge. So humanity intends to generate its own universe now, does it?
You've got guts.
We've had enough of your smart remarks, inmate. Know your place. Oh, so they can get that large. The Big Bang Challenge. What an intriguing concept. For the sake of your rehabilitation, you are to take this challenge. Of course, you will take the largest they offer. Any objections, inmate? Oh, I got this. If anything, I'll respect your confidence. You'd better not disappoint us. Oh, Jesus. Thank you for waiting. Oh, now that is a daunting mess. Well then, it's time for the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge to get the Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Begin! The last burger was downright insignificant in comparison. It's bigger than the inmate's entire stomach. Perhaps the moniker implies that any diner's stomach will suffer its own Big Bang. It's gonna be easy. So you claim there's actually a chance of victory? Well, we'll just have to see how long that positivity lasts. I predict this challenge will be a fairly difficult one. But that as it may, you must finish the food tower in its entirety. Failing to join the Clean Plate Club is a grave offense.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea to even add more crimes to your record? Get to rehabilitating, inmate! Not a bad start. But you've only just begun. I'm already full. You're stopping? Who said you could stop? No breaks. Work that jaw. My stomach is gonna burst. Hey, don't his eyes look rather dead to you? Perhaps he is glimpsing the vast emptiness of outer space? Is he alright? He's not about to keel over, is he? I don't think I can finish. I think he's gonna pass out.
I suppose.
It appears this truly was too much for him to handle. Very well, let us pitch in.
Hey.
You're hopeless, inmate. You'd better be grateful we're willing to help you, bailing you out of this. Phew, we did it. I have to say, you really held your own there. We almost didn't make it through, but we'll call this a success since your stomach didn't burst. I must say though, I'm rather dissatisfied with this place's usage of the moniker Big Bang Burger. They certainly craft a meal of impressive size, but when compared to what the Big Bang generated, it's not grand in the least. Do humans have some sort of compulsion for exaggerating the sizes of things? Good question. In fact, this challenge raises quite a few of them. You took the challenge for the sake of your own rehabilitation, but who in their right mind would willingly consume such food? Maybe I don't understand humanity is all. Say, inmate, why are humans always testing and pushing their limits? Because they're human. How preposterous. The simple inmate speaks as if he's an expert on humanity. Hey, Justine, maybe we should just take the challenge ourselves. I just had the very same thought. If we were to thrust ourselves into this ordeal, we would discover some answers. Hey, person, how can I help you? We're taking the Big Bang Challenge. Well, there's a minimum age requirement to be eligible for the challenge. Oh, could I interest you in our little bang meal instead? It even comes with a toy. Don't you want a cute little spaceship? A spaceship? That's a burger, fries, and a juice for 500 yen. It'll be right up. We didn't ask for. It's too late now. Let's just settle for that today. I admit, I am intrigued. Oh my god, this is amazing. I am intrigued by a diminutive spaceship. This lady offered these two kids a kid's meal.
We didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up! I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort. What? Is this true?
They're a delicacy.
I see. Well, they didn't taste bad. But seriously, what are they? I ate all of mine, you know. Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track. Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward.
Oh, nice.
You better work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation.
Fair enough.
I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places. For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing. That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room as ordered. Do Phantom Thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't caught whoever sent that calling card. I'm actually a Phantom Thief. Want to go grab some coffee? Did some idiot leak pictures again? Alright, nice.
I'm hot.
Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: calling card at Madarame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here.
Hey!
Students getting scammed? That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya.
What's this? A request to the student body. It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up. Please consult the Student Council President if you have any details.
So we can go to her for anything? Why the Student Council President, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa?
I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it.
How tragic.
It seems most of the society was surprised about what the artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, we were easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature which you all know well. It is called a red king crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Kurusu-kun, look at this picture.
Give it a try.
This red king crab is biologically related to the hermit crab. So, how is it different from a crab? Do you know? Oh, that's the number of its legs.
This is it. That's it.
Not bad. That's correct. Oh. Crabs have five pairs of legs, but king crabs only have 4 pairs. The direction the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but a red king's does not. Wow, really? Kurusu-kun does seem kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Fuck yeah. Boom, baby. Incidentally, a tamale of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually a crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Hey, why don't we get some sushi for our next celebration? Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame. I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're the Phantom Thieves. You're right, I must agree. But what good would come of telling people of our identities? Maybe they'd at least start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way, but that's just how things are now. But if we keep doing stuff like this, that will definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. Well, he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. She's cute, and I heard she's practicing hard. Should we tell Miss President? It's so unfair that she gets special treatment. Well, it doesn't really concern me. Student council, what's going on? I wish we were an honors student. I don't want to have to pay tuition.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my...
We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something.
What?
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being.
If you say so.
My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry. I'll do something about all of this. Hey!
If we kept this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first we need to find a new target. Hope we can find a good one. I have some new info. Apparently there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it was the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? But aren't we the same? What? You can't seriously believe that. Anyways, I've heard they've been running away without leaving even a trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them for right now. Sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. Alright. So, what are we doing today? This is what, 5-7, right? Yeah, 6-7, I'm sorry. So I guess we're going to Shibuya. And we're going to the diner today. We're gonna study.
Oh,
I was expecting more people. It's so quiet. Welcome, may I take your order? Looking like we're getting a surprise sando today. Got it. I'll be right back with your order. It sure does look good, but yeah, it probably actually tastes good too.
for real?
You scarfed that down without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts.
Nice.
All those customers coming in and out was a little annoying, but you looked pretty focused there.
Wanna head back?
Well, that should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Sup, Pops? Don't mind me, just gonna do a quick crossword real quick.
Hey,
Alright, yeah, crossword to that. Oh, right. Held to inform the public. I have been to many of these as a kid. I was not a bad kid, but I also wasn't good in school either, so this is a word I am very familiar with. F-E-R-E-N-C-E. Conference. Conference. This is when the press is brought together to hear and report on some kind of information being made public. They can either be planned or assembled last minute. When press conferences are held, different entrances and exits are usually established so the speakers won't get bombarded by the press when they make their leave.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Very nice. Alright, next up, we're going to head back to Shibuya. And, we're gonna go see the twins. We have another one of these, events with them we can do. So let's go do it.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright. Time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is one that many young people are said to visit. Here, one has the opportunity to view the fantasies of humans. We hear there are a variety of fantasies available for your perusal there, and all outside of a palace. How strange. Yes, these fantasies, they are the cognitions of others given form. They will undoubtedly support your efforts. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the movie theater over in Shibuya.
what'll you do?
You mean the movie theater?
Oh,
The what? The movie theater? Is this place cursed to wander the land or something? Oh, moving theater.
guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel ourselves. Lead the way.
Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. We won't underestimate the human imagination again. You may claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told quite a different story to anyone who could hear. It's no wonder how everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up.
It was only because that thing jumped out at my face. And you were just as scared, Justine. It was certainly startling. The eyes and nose seemed to stretch out right at me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses. What exactly were those that we wore? 3D glasses. Oh, so there was some sort of trick to the glasses? But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wandering while we were caught up in the movie, was it? Why is it that humans even create such large and elaborate fabrications in the first place, though? Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their time and money just to witness fictional events? Alright, you know, I don't appreciate being called out by a pair of elementary schoolers, alright? To escape reality. So they wish to avert their eyes from the world they live in? What an unsettling answer. Escape, you say? That sounds rather human as well.
Don't tell me.
You wouldn't be plotting an escape of your own, would you, inmate? No matter how much you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Even the very thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you. Or could that line of thinking be yet another avenue of escaping reality? What a pathetic fantasy. I'll bet you were thinking of blasting away the cell door, weren't you? Just don't even consider such crassness, Caroline. If you were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justine? I would use a spoon and dig a hole through the wall and conceal it with a poster of some distractive image. Blowing open a cell door seems way more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie previews, correct? They wielded a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Any recaptured escapee is executed upon the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate on the lam. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements for any escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline? Or are you simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up, inmate. Shut up. The inmate will settle this for us. Hey, tell us how you try to escape. Would you blast the door open or use a spoon? I'm not going anywhere. That's not the answer we were looking for at the moment. It doesn't matter either. You can't escape us no matter how sound you think your plan is. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learned more about the power of human imagination. No wonder such vile palaces plague humanity. You're hereby free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. That being said, here's your reward. Oh, nice. Nice.
Now, let us return.
Hell yeah. I just realized we've only covered like 2 or so days. We haven't even covered that much. Jesus. I heard there's a forum about the Phantom Thieves. Oh, I've seen him on TV. He's famous, but he still rides the train like everyone else. Hey, isn't that detective? The Phantom Thieves are kind of cool, huh?
What do you think about that?
Hey, that calling card sent to Madarame exhibit, do you think?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think it's just like the one sent to Kamoshida. People online are saying the Phantom Thieves are behind this.
Cool.
There's already a fan site with a bunch of requests posted on it.
It's so cool.
I can't believe there are real-life superheroes. If it's happening twice, it's going to happen again. Can't wait to see who's next.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like a lot of people are going to be on that trip to the studio tomorrow. Do you guys get to see the show too? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like talk shows. Oh, and variety shows. I wonder if they'll talk about the Phantom Thieves. They certainly get plenty of attention on TV and the internet. Though I'm a little worried about what might happen if media gets people too riled up. Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys covered totalitarianism yet? It's a governmental structure that unites its people under a single ideology and authoritarian control of the masses. In theory, it brings the people together under one ideal. That definitely comes with logistical benefits, but it also means forcing ideals on people, assimilating the unwilling. And that's how wars get started.
How about you?
Alright, Karusu-kun. Question. Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Controlling public thought.
This is it.
Exactly.
Ah, I'm
Well said.
surprised you knew that. Yeah, so totalitarianism, government tries to control the culture, morals, and even the thoughts of its people. To minimize dissonance, they try to assimilate everyone into one ideology. Even reading the room can be seen as a form of personal assimilation. You all do that too, right? I try to, though I'm not great at it. It's not a bad skill to have. It can even help you survive the modern world. But you can't do it too much. If you make an echo chamber, then people whose opinions differ might get hurt. Whoa, he actually knew that. Maybe I should ask if I could borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Maybe you fuckers will stop accusing me of having a knife. Huh? How about that?
So,
I'd like to remind you all to keep a strong sense of self and an open mind so we can disagree and still live in harmony. I guess class is almost over. That's it for today. A strong sense of self, huh? We need to make sure we don't lose sight of what we believe in, too. Oh, hello.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that?
It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san.
Huh?
I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet.
That's the worst. So that's what he's using Nijime-senpai for?
Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Nijime-senpai knew?
What is the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
But that's absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble? Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint.
So what kind of person would be a bigger target than Madarame? I wonder. I guess it had to be someone who's the talk of the town. That's a quite vague prerequisite. Do we have any more specific ideas? An evil overlord. Dude, this ain't some kind of video game. Either way, we'll need a lead before we can begin anything. We'll just have to look for that as we go. If only there was a big target just lying around for us. Hey, tomorrow's a field trip to the TV station, isn't it? Maybe our next target will be a celebrity. So we're gonna do one more thing, and then I'm gonna end this episode on 6-8. Hey, look who it is, Kasumi. Senpai, do you have any time? Today? I was thinking I need to make good on our deal. No time like the president, right? We can start hammering those basics into you anytime. So technically, according to my notes, you don't actually need the faith persona for this particular one, though I'm not gonna tell you that you shouldn't have gotten it. But you know, you don't have to. You wouldn't have had to have gone through all the effort. You could get away with not having it for at least this one. Thank you. Then how about we meet at Inokashira Park? Oh, sorry. I never will know when this phone is actually working. Anyways, I'll see you there.
I think that's good.
Not bad, Kurusu-senpai. You're really flexible, and you catch on fast. At this rate, you'll have the fundamentals down in a heartbeat. My body is aching from the mimicking of Kasumi's poses. It's all about the harmony between the internal and external oblique muscles. I can't get enough of it. We're just getting started.
I knew it!
Well, feisty, aren't we? I'm glad to hear it. Expert level gymnastics are beautiful, but they demand a lot of stretching. Alright, let's continue. I stretch with Kasumi.
Good effort!
I think that's enough stretching for now. Good effort, senpai. And I'd like to continue with our training, but I'm actually not doing so great at the moment, so I'm not sure I could manage anything too strenuous. Alright, next time then. Thank you for understanding.
I was thinking...
Do you remember how I said I wanted to talk to you about something? I've been feeling like I'm stuck in this slump. No matter how much I practice, I just can't get any better. I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. The idea is not to stop doing gymnastics, just she wants me to take a break. So I see. I've never had any issues that practice couldn't solve, but now I have no idea what I want to do. So, I want you to help me, Kurusu-senpai.
You know...
Even if we're not doing gymnastics, will you still keep going out with me? Sure, why not? No problem.
Thank you so much!
I've heard my coach praising me. She says Kasumi's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. And honestly, that used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident. Gymnastics was a fun challenge. But ever since I started high school, I've been in a slump. I got taller, for one, and there were some other complications. I can't move how I want to anymore. Like, it's not even my own body. I kind of fell off into a depression. It got pretty bad. But when you helped me in Shibuya, something occurred to me. When I saw how fearless you were, how confident you are, I knew you were the right one for the job. If I stick with you, senpai, I think I can learn to be confident again. Okay, any option. Oh, then follow my lead. Fuck it.
Yes!
Great. Yeah, I am a little weird. Also, don't listen to people. I don't actually have a fucking knife. I mean, I do, but not on me. I wouldn't bring it with me to school. That's fucking weird. Alright. Allows you to avoid being surrounded by enemies and palaces. Nice.
Alright.
That's already a nice little bonus. Damn. Alright, shit. After lessons, Sakura can now use tumbling. If a shadow attacks you head on in a palace, you will be able to avoid being surrounded and turn the situation into a normal encounter or an ambush. Oh, excuse me. I should get going. I have a meeting with my coach. I need to get going for today, but I'll make sure you don't regret this. Thanks to Kasumi, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Oh. Shit. I'm getting HP bonus without having to work out in my room too. Shit, alright. Hell yeah. Good stuff. We're gonna end it here for now because next there's an event the next day. I don't want to have to get locked into that at almost 45 minutes. Thank you very much for joining me today, Kurusu Senpai. Are you feeling sore after all that? You've placed stresses on your muscles that you don't use very often. Please remember to massage them before you sleep. But I'm so glad you accepted my request. I was so relieved I suddenly got really hungry and then my stomach wouldn't stop growling in my meeting. Impressive. Thank you very much, though I don't know that's really worth any praise. An excessive diet tends to make most people feel sick, but it seems to have the opposite effect on me. But since you're helping me out, I'll do whatever it takes to maintain my shape. I hope you can help me next time. So if you can help me next time, Senpai, I'll be reaching out again soon. Well then, I'll talk to you soon. Nice. So in our next episode, we'll meet up with God damn it. You know how we're going to the TV station tomorrow, yeah? I think we might find our next target there. Oh yeah, that's right. We're always hearing about gossip about the dark sides of celebrities. I haven't heard that. With that much money, they've got to have their fingers in all sorts of dirty business. That phrasing has quite the immortal ring to it. Dude, you always react to the weirdest stuff. Anyways, we get to observe a live recording of a show, right? Ooh, maybe we're gonna be on TV. Well, we'll just be in a crowd, remember? Any TV appearance will only be for like 2 seconds. While trying to pull any forceful stunts to garner attention, okay? Anyways, when we come back, we'll be meeting up with Mishima, and we'll start the next event. Until then, everybody, stay tuned. I am signing out, so let's save it. 6566. Alright, I will see you all later, everybody. Stay tuned.